is INC Now.
Question to the viewers, how comfortable are you with the idea that some, even violent offenders, would be sentenced to home detention instead of jail? Some of the suggestions put forth by this comprehensive study on how to reduce Indiana's prison population suggest that many of these people should not be incarcerated, but it should instead be placed on home detention. So I set out to find out just how restrictive home detention is by being placed on it myself. The plan was for me to be fit with a GPS ankle bracelet on Monday and have it removed on Friday. So I walked through the doors of Community Corrections and joined the nearly 375 offenders who are being electronically monitored by the correction system. First stop, Luis, my intake officer, who went through the pages and pages of restrictions and rules by which offenders must abide. You must have a landline phone with no special features like voicemail or call waiting. You must submit a schedule by Friday for the following week. The only approved travel is work, church, school, or medical appointments. And you must call before you leave and call when you arrive. No more than 2 non-residents in your home at a time, and you must agree to random home searches by court officials who will look for drugs, alcohol, and weapons.
We have the occasional offender that says, you know, this is really just too difficult. I mean, what we'll try to do is to convince them that sometimes easy is not the best.
Next, I was photographed and taken in to meet Jennifer, who would put the ankle bracelet on and explain how to use it. It's a lot bigger than I expected, but not as heavy. I'm to charge it every day, which takes 20 to 40 minutes, tethered to a cord.
No, not baby. Not at all.
Charles, my case manager, does an evaluation of my home environment and assesses what kinds of people I hang out with. He'd be the guy to meet with and discuss any problems I'm having.
Please answer these as accurate as possible.
And finally, it's time for a psychological evaluation. Chelsea passes out several sheets of questions like, true or false, I'm sometimes tempted to hit people. Or true or false, people would be better off if they took my advice. GPS monitoring is used for the highest risk offenders on home detention. Some of them are sex offenders or face a domestic violence charge. Others may have drug offenses. All have one thing in common. Rather than sitting in jail on the taxpayer's nickel, they are paying $15 a day to be able to live at home and get treatment for the problems that led to their criminal behavior. In fact, fully half of the budget for community corrections comes from fees paid by offenders. Well, I'm all set with my new fashion accessory, ready to spend the week, having my every move monitored. I'll let you know how it goes on Thursday.